New Postmaster General Louis DeJoy now says he is suspending cost-cutting changes until after the election to avoid even the appearance of any impact on election mail. The changes included cutbacks to mail processing machines, blue collection boxes, business hours, facilities, and overtime. Democrats slammed those changes as an effort to suppress votes, and more than 20 states had threatened to sue to stop them. But Speaker Nancy Pelosi says it is not enough to pause the changes. She says the pause does not reverse damage already done and is not enough to ensure voters will not be disenfranchised. Now, with just 76 days to go until Election Day, voters in every state can request a mail-in ballot today. But is it reliable? ABC's Devin Dwyer joins us now to explain how it all works. Devin, first of all, thanks for being on, doing this for us. But I just want to get to the beginning of this all. If I want to vote by mail, what's the first thing I need to do?
Well, if you want to vote by any method, Diane, this fall, which of course is going to start next month for some people, you have to be registered in your state. So now is the time to actually do that or double check that you're registered, especially if you've moved in the past year. It's very easy. It's free, of course. The only requirement is that you're a citizen. I'd recommend going to a great nonpartisan website, vote.org. You can simply put in basic information there in about 30 seconds, find out if you're registered, 2 minutes, get registered, very easy. But only then, once you're registered, can you actually request that mail-in ballot, Diane.
And Devin, little point to doing all this if the vote's not going to be counted. So how reliable is voting by mail this year?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people asking that question right now. The headlines are sort of jarring. It seems to be breaking every 5 minutes. Listen, I've talked to Postal Service workers, voter advocates, election lawyers, and I've been told, Diane, that the system this year is as reliable as it's ever been, as long as you don't wait till the last minute. That is the key piece of information. Remember, though, mail ballots have been collected in this country since the Civil War. Some states, like Utah, are entirely mail-in ballot. They've been doing that for years. It's reliable enough for President Trump. He voted by mail just yesterday in Florida. But the Postal Service is warning, you see them here, as they do every year, that waiting till the last minute could mean your vote is not counted. So apply now, cast that ballot when you get it. Don't wait until November 2nd to apply for a mail ballot, Diane.
And is a mail-in ballot the same thing as an absentee ballot, and how do you get one?
Yeah, you know, for decades, most of us talked about absentee ballots. You know, if you were absent from the election, you weren't going to be out of town, you could apply for that ballot. Of course, now they're much more widely available for a number of different reasons, so they're called mail-in ballots. Listen, the terms are used interchangeably. There's no substantive or legal difference between the two. To get that ballot, you have to be registered, like we said, but then you have to apply for it in most states. Take a look here at this map. 25 states this year right now. See if you can see yours there. Allow anybody to request a mail-in ballot for any reason because of the pandemic. So that is broadly expanding the ability for folks to apply for those ballots. But take a look at these 7 states. These 7 states have stricter rules. You have to actually qualify in order to request a ballot. You have to be over 65. You have to actually be out of town and provide proof of it. You have to be sick. And concern about COVID-19 actually doesn't count in those 7 states. You see New York is on that list as well. Again, that website, vote.org, is a great resource for this, Diane. It breaks it down. 30 seconds, you put in your information, it tells you what you can and can't do right now.
All right, super helpful. And what about reports of applications or actual ballots being sent out proactively without even having to request them?
And this is changing, Diane, by the day as states try to get their act together. So keep an eye on the mailbox. There are 9 states right now that are preemptively mailing out applications for ballots. These allow you to apply by mail as long as you're registered, like we've said. So they're trying to make it easier. California, the biggest on that list. You see it there. So that application would come to you automatically. You'd still have to provide proof you're a citizen and all that. But take a look at these 9 states. Another 9 states are actually, and I actually should say that these are the ones we're looking at here, will send you a ballot this fall. 9 other states will send you a ballot this fall. That one includes California, Utah, Nevada, Colorado. You see it there. You don't even have to request a ballot. So check with vote.org, see what you're eligible for, get that information now. The best advice is don't wait till the last minute, and it's really not that hard to do. Diane?
All right, Devin Dwyer in Washington for us. We appreciate it, Devin. And Postmaster General Louis DeJoy will testify before the Senate on Friday and the House on Monday. We will bring you that right here on ABC News Live. Meanwhile, the Trump campaign is suing the state of New Jersey over mail-in voting. Governor Phil Murphy decided to mail ballots to every voter in the state while also having some in-person voting. Now, Murphy says keeping most polling places closed will help stop the spread of the coronavirus, but the Trump campaign says Murphy overstepped the power of the state legislature and that the changes will violate eligible citizens' right to vote.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.